Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
Three of my last four opponents were playing Freeze Mage, so I put in Crazed Alchemist instead of Flame Juggler, but I didn't queue into Freeze Mage. Feels bad, man. My hand really sucks. I don't need any of this card draw stuff in this matchup, I'm just trying to kill him with minions. I guess I'm not too upset that he Fiery War Axed. Coin Fiery War Axed my 1-3 there. Like, the Fiery War Axe is OP, but the 1-3 isn't necessarily the best target for it. Okay, and he didn't even have the Bloodcell Raider this turn. This is bad though, for sure. I'm almost tempted to just Hero Power here, because the Hero Power deals with the 3-1, it forces out the Fiery War Axe charge if he feels the need to kill it. Zubat just dies to the Fiery War Axe just like the Hero Power. The Small Time Recruit seems like it might be too slow, but I think I do have to go for the Small Time Recruits and then try to get a good Smugglers around board this next turn. Well, I'm glad I didn't just Hero Power. Well, let's just play some dudes. I'd probably rather end up with the Finley Hero Power than the 1-1 Murloc Hero Power. I'll take the heal. The heal is probably the best Hero Power in this matchup. It's probably not good enough, but it's probably the best Hero Power. My board actually does fairly well against his, but I think the game is just gonna not last long enough for that to matter. Wonder if I should be playing Wicker Flame Burn Bristle in this deck. He doesn't really synergize with it at all. I guess the hand buff stuff he synergizes with, but that card is so good against Pirate Warrior. I'm half tempted to just throw a damn Forbidden Healing in the list. I'm always like one turn off of killing people and just dying to damage. I'm gonna value my Hero Power really high right now. So instead of playing an Azure Drake, I'm gonna heal for 2. I mean, I still get to develop a 4-4. This is what, just a 5-5? And it also makes my Finley a little bit bigger, so I guess it was still kind of a 5-5 either way. Oh my god, this is the best Consecration draw I've ever seen in my life. Unlucky.
Let me think.
Okay, I think this is the way to make this play. I think this is the way I ended up with the most stats. I could have just traded in Finley and then played the Hungry Crab and got the Zubat buff on it, but that's only +1/+1. The Hungry Crab gives himself +2/+2. I'm just hoping I don't see an Arcanite Reaper or a Leroy this game. That has to go face, right? Can't afford to trade with a Heroic Strike at this point. What is this card? Like Mortal Strike, maybe Bash. Alright, so I'm dead to a Leroy top deck. Is there anything I want to draw into with Azure Drake here? True Silver and Argus would both be good draws, but I can't play them this turn anyway. I wonder if the odds are better to just play Small Time Recruits and then take one natural draw next turn. That's 1 in 14, the Azure Drake is... I think the Azure Drake is higher odds, right? Because all the Small Time Recruits does is gives my next draw better odds, but the Azure Drake just straight up gives me 2 draws. No Leroy, please. Arcanite Reaper would actually still be pretty bad here. I wonder what decision he could possibly be making with this card. Oh, he upgraded. I think upgrade there was incorrect. Getting the extra charge out of another weapon in his deck could have been really strong. Okay, so let's just go ahead and hero power before I forget. Are these two guys enough to just win the game? He's at 24 because of hero power. Hit him for 9. Puts him down to 13. I have another 9, so I just need 4 power on board. These guys are enough, I think. And then I'll even alchemist this guy to get 1 more damage. I actually don't think I can die here. He needs 7 damage on 1 card. Is there anything that does 7 damage? Cold Light Oracle into Heroic Strike plus Fiery War Axe? No, that wouldn't even be good enough. Because he needs the 1 damage from the weapon. Did I actually just beat Pirate Warrior with this deck? What the fuck? Man, that was insane. Jeef Berkey. Okay, so how do I play against Priest? I definitely want the Outfitter, don't want the Consecration. Probably just play this guy on turn 1. I'm assuming he's Dragon Priest. The Inquisitor's actually not even that good on turn 1. Doesn't really contest anything, and sometimes it gives him a draw off Northshire Cleric. I think I might even just mulligan it. Okay, do I play Smuggler's Run here, or do I try to get more value out of it? Not sure how fast I need to be playing against Dragon Priest. If I make a 2/2 Outfitter and play that next turn, it still dies to like all of his 1 and 2 drops. Let's get more out of Smuggler's Run. I think I'm gonna go for double hand buff next turn. This is a pretty slow play. I might just fall too far behind against Dragon Priest to make a play like this. At least he had the Historian instead of the Wormrest Agent. Wormrest Agent was much, much scarier. So this guy can test the Twilight Whelp unless he wants to heal. I guess he could have Cabal Talon Priest, that's probably the most likely. If he's healing this turn, I'm very happy. I can't even describe to you how happy I am to see a heal right there. That was a mistake, right? He could have played Power Word Shield first, it would have gone up to a 2/3. Or it would have gone up to a 2/4. And then he could have punched in and healed it up to a 2/4 again. I could even play True Silver here, but I think I like this double Murloc play. These guys are pretty big. 6'4" and 6'6". I guess if he just has Shadow or Death here, it's a pretty decent answer for him, but it costs him all of his mana and both of his minions on board. I can just develop an Azure Drake next turn, be a little bit ahead, but obviously I would just prefer he doesn't have the Shadow or Death here. Oh, just an Azure Drake. Okay, I can True Silver that. I thought it was going to be like a Corruptor or something. That's like not even scary. So is True Silver better than my own Azure Drake here? I could just trade off this guy and play another 6/6. He didn't have a way to deal with this 6/6. But True Silver is pretty good to get on board. Lines up really cleanly right here. Plus it can help deal with whatever he plays next turn. Getting the Azure Drake on board makes my Zubot better next turn. Wonder if that's something I should really be playing for. True Silver also lets me push an extra 6 damage here though. And pushing an extra 6 damage seems like it might be relevant. I think I could definitely be convinced that trade off the 6/4 and play Azure Drake was the right play here. But I mean, if he doesn't heal here, I can just set him to 2 next turn. No heal, no taunt, no board clear. You know, that kind of stuff. Kind of stuff that's never gonna happen. So I obviously True Silver into one of those taunts. And then I could send my War Leader into the other one. I'd have 2 6/4s. I think I develop Azure Drake this turn regardless. My other plays don't seem too impressive.
For justice.
So if I trade this guy in here, I have a 6/2 which dies to the Twilight Whelp. If I trade this guy in, I have 2 6/4s. I think it doesn't really matter against Dragonfire Potion. Either way, both of my minions and his Nether Spite Historian are gonna die. I guess the War Leader is just a better minion, so I want to keep it healthy. Although I guess with this line of play, if he heals, I don't even have lethal on board next turn. But I really doubt his turn is just like trade in Whelp and pass. If he does that, I probably win the game anyway.
I wield the power.
Okay, so he traded into this guy anyway. Only got 10 here. Oh no, this guy's lethal. Okay, well. Almost missed the obvious Zubat lethal.
Uther versus Thrall. For Doomhammer, I will fight with honor.
Crazed Alchemist is actually really good against Shaman, right? Play your Flame Tongue Totem, bitch. I think I'll just play Smuggler's Run here. I have enough minions in my hand to get value out of it. I can follow up with the Outfitter next turn and then start pumping out some stats. The minions I'm getting buffed aren't really like the best minions to get buffed, but they're still just minions. I guess that's good enough. This guy's gonna be a 3/4. Wonder if I coin him out here. Probably worth, right? So this guy's a 5/5. This guy's a 4/4, but this guy can blast his Taunt Totem and I can kill his 1/1. Is that worth? It'd leave me with a 3/3 and a 4/4 on board. That'd be a pretty good Argus next turn if it landed. But also just make this attack, play a 5/5. What's this 1/1 gonna do? I think I'll just stick to mana efficiency and play the War Leader here. The Crazed Alchemist can also be a lot better later on. Okay, I'm not too sad to see the Hex. Interesting attack. I guess I can Crazed Alchemist my dude and have either a 1/3 or a 2/2. I think I would choose a 2/2. Well, I mean, I'm not playing Argus here, right? So I have to play Alchemist.
Reporting for duty.
By Argus here, I can have a 3/1 and a 2/2. Probably better to just trade off and play Azure Drake, I would think.
The battle.
I don't think it'll be that hard to get value out of Argus at some point this game. Hopefully he doesn't have second Jade Lightning here. I have spell damage, so this is a really good consecration.
Reporting for duty. What to do?
Lava Burst, huh?
The Menagerie is for kids.
I have a chance to play Curator here, so I probably play Curator, right? Oh, I didn't get a dragon. Feels bad.
We hunger for vengeance. I take you down.
Oh, he's playing Murlocs. Okay. I wasted one of my Hungry Crabs, but I can hold this other one. Alright, I landed on a Murloc. Can't even kill that Thalnos, and he got the best one drop off of his Maelstrom Portal. I guess I could play Small Time Recruits and a bunch of 1-drops here. Or maybe I just play Azure Drake and a bunch of 1-drops. Let's go with Azure Drake. Unfortunately, I drew a 1-drop. That's pretty bad. Because now Small Time Recruits only has 2 targets in the deck. I'm definitely playing 1 Chum this turn. Do I play this guy since he got buffed? Or do I just play a couple 1-3s? What Murlocs do I have left in the deck? Benja, War Leader, and Finley. And I can even pull the Finley, so if I don't play this guy this turn, it's not that big a deal. Just go for the 1-3s. The 3-2 just died too easily to the weapon, or even to the 2-4. Hopefully he doesn't have Lightning Storm here. He's only got 3 cards. Okay, no Lightning Storm. I think since he didn't have Lightning Storm, this game is winnable. If he had Lightning Storm there, probably would have got blown out. That wasn't the right trade, was it? You send that into the 1-3 and use the weapon on the 2-1? There's my boy Finja. Finja pulls Finley plus War Leader. I'm making this attack. I think I might even play Small Time Recruits here. Even though I only have 2 Murlocs in my deck and that'll pull one of them, so Finja won't be as impressive. I feel like getting the Finley hero power might be important in this game. Oh, he just gave up. Okay. I was hoping to Hungry Crab as War Leader that game, but I guess not.